Welcome to Austin Airport. Yes, I have arrived. Straight from San Francisco. Just going to pick up my bags. And the weather is pretty good. Apparently it's going through some kind of raining season right now in Austin. Correct me if I'm wrong, commenters, but anyway. Let's get through security and get to my second Airbnb rental. Okay, I am here in Austin, Texas in my second Airbnb accommodation, rented from a lovely lady named Louie. It's in a private block. You can quickly see outside there. See, it's gated. Don't know what that's about. But anyway. Very nice bedroom. Bathroom. It's good. It's okay. No, it's very nice actually. What am I talking about? My only criticism is really the floor for the place. But, you know, just keep your shoes on, I guess. Other than that, it's pretty good. Yeah, so I'm gonna chill, get settled, and then tomorrow do some exploring. I'll do some shopping though. I'm kind of hungry, but yeah. I guess from tomorrow onwards we hit downtown and see what's good in Austin, Texas, and meet up with my Spillio people, crew, people, whoever. Alright, man. Peace out. Alright, man. Day 2, Austin. Now, day 1 was actually the day I landed. And I learned a very, very valuable lesson on day 1 of Austin. Austin is a massive fucking place. I mean, I tried to walk to the McDonald's, yeah? I walked an hour in that direction. Yeah, because that's where the McDonald's was according to Google Maps. That shit, after an hour, I still wasn't there. I fucking gave up. I had to walk an hour back too, so I went to Jack in the Box instead, which was meh. But yeah, so basically if you're in Austin, I've been warned about this by Spill Crew, by Korey Coleman as well. You know, walking in the heat in this blazing hot sun, it could be the end of you, man. So you're best to drive. Now I don't drive, so I am walking and there's nothing I can do about it. But boy, if you're in Austin, man, best thing to do is drive. So shit, man. Yeah, I'm walking to pick up my city pass. Not the same as the San Francisco city pass, just a travel pass so I can get around, so I don't have to walk anymore. And apparently to pick it up, I gotta go in this direction for God knows how long. You know, but shit, man. If this continues, I'm gonna be cabbing everywhere. But yeah, just a little heads up, people. Austin is not for walking. Unless you're in downtown, of course, but I'm in South Congress, but yeah, man. I need to hook up with someone who's driving or something, because shit, this ain't no joke. But it's lovely to have this kind of sunny weather in October. Unlike London, which is at the moment having a rainstorm right now. Anyway, that's enough of that. I've got a hell of a lot of walking to do, man, just to pick up these parcels. So let's get on to another video that's a little bit more entertaining. Peace. It's hot! Oh, you know what? Before I end the video, actually turns out I was walking in the wrong direction. So the McDonald's, Google Maps, man. Sometimes I fucking hate you, man. God damn it! An hour in the wrong direction. Alright, man. That's enough of that.
That's too bad.
Welcome to Heb, ladies and gentlemen, which is basically the American equivalent of Sainsbury's or Tesco or whatever. It is massive in there. Talk about the wide variety of chips you've ever seen. What is this stuff? This is just massive. $2. Somebody who would love all this ice cream. Buckets of ice cream. Buckets and buckets.
Good. Now I want you to actually go straight now, and then come towards me and just do a regular stop.
I was not so good.
Very good. Okay, we're gonna practice that butt stuff. Okay, I'm gonna hold on. I want you to stretch in your arms.
Yeah.
Just stick that butt out. Let's stretch out. It's gonna feel like you're falling off. So literally,
Practicing using a Segway.
we're gonna stretch your arm. We're gonna slowly start to lean back and stick your butt out. See how my arms are straight though? It's almost like you're.
Back on the run. Back on the street.
My time off, different time. Oh yeah. I thought you said my time.
Going to the riverside.
Then I worked out with
You guys can cross?
Go.
Down by the riverside. Down by the riverside. Yep. Branch in the face. Now we're by the lake. Austin, Texas. That's beautiful. Beautiful. You see the scope right there. Rolling. It's really the only way to travel, I'm telling you people.
Hey, is everyone having fun?
What's the name of the promote the business while you're
This is Seg City Segway Tours in Austin, Texas. Woo! There you go.
Yeah, you leave it right there.
okay, time for a Segway break. Everyone having a good time?
We're loving it. Yay! We survived.
Turn it around.
Go on.
Having a good time?
I'm having a great time. It's the only way to travel. Thank you, sir.
Segways. There you go, sir.
Thank you very much. Let's go inside the capital.
And then we'll get a picture on the segways. Oh, yeah.
It's so big. Aston is hot. It's hot. Taking a little break. My feet are kind of hurting. The Segway is kind of flat. It is the only way to travel, but it kind of hurts the feet a little bit, you know?
It does. That's exactly what they're saying.
Yeah,
And I'm wearing trainers.
Yeah.
They're quite comfortable, but
No, my arches are hurting a little bit.
yeah, my heels especially actually.
It's just your tensile muscles.
Yeah.
Where did you start out on your visit? I don't want to interrupt your
No. That's the whole point. I am the video. When you're talking to me, you're talking to the video.
Do you think he's campaigning for something?
I doubt it. Maybe it's one of those end of the world guys. Oh, sorry, to answer your question, I started from London to San Francisco.
Yes.
And I stayed in San Francisco for a week. And this is my second and last week in America, sorry. Okay, so we're inside the Austin State Capitol now. We've passed security. It's an absolutely beautiful building here.
But the name is Rick Berry. Yes, and that's what we do in Texas. When he says no more, he's
Alright, yay! On the pedestrian bridge.
Hey, mama!
Cool.
Keep them back.
Where are we right now?
There we go. We are on the pedestrian bridge overlooking the skyline of downtown Austin with the first railroad bridge right in the background that has Pac-Man saying never give up. There you go.
We're on the highway with construction. Going down the highway. We're back in the city. Da-da-da-da. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na. We are now having a good time. I hope you guys don't think I'm crazy for actually riding with one hand while I'm recording this. It's just a testament to how easy it is to ride a Segway. It's just very natural feeling. Beautiful. It looks like we're almost at the end of the tour. Oh no! I had such a great time. Did you have a great time? Yeah. It's the only way to travel. Why? Why does it have to end? But man, that was a 2.5 hour ride, so I can't complain, man. I got a Segway every city I go to now. It's gonna be part of my vacation. I must. The best way to see any city. It's like driving and being on foot at the same time. Just a couple of This is the most video I'm going to take of my own face. And you guys have known that I haven't even been on camera. I don't like being on camera, but it's a Segway tour, so you know, you got to have some kind of host. She knows what I'm talking about. Alright, we're nearly done now. We're nearly done now. No, it's over. Okay, so I have just finished the Austin Segway tour. That was fucking amazing. You know, I don't know what to say. I highly recommend it. I'll have to put a link in the description to their website or their, you know, or their YouTube videos or whatever. That was amazing. I lost my iPhone in the taxi cab there, but luckily they found it. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get to the Alamo Drafthouse, catch a movie, and then I'm going to be meeting up with a Spilio. But I won't say who it is until later. But yeah, I'm on 6th Street right now, and I'm just going to take a long walk around town, man. So let's see some more sights. Alright, so I found the Alamo Drafthouse. I don't think you guys can see the name over there, but before I go catch a movie, I want to get something to eat. Let me find this Howick's Death Metal pizza. I heard that's the best pizza in town. Howick's Death Metal. So let me see if I can find that place. It's on the same road. Let's see. Yes, do you know who this is, people? I know you can't tell just by looking, but he is one of my favorite guests we've had on the podcast multiple times, people. It's time for you to see the man behind the mic, my man Kimono Joe. Thank you for showing me around Texas, you know?
Not a problem, man. And hello, everyone out there on the wide space of the internet.
You see, and you know, I don't like to bring this up, but people have criticized you about your voice, but look at this guy. He's a fine human specimen. He's well built. You know what I mean? I remember Korey saying on the podcast, actually quite a good looking guy, you know, no homo, but you are a good looking guy.
And particularly it's funny since everyone during that brony podcast episode of it, all assumed that I was some like overweight, fat slob dude.
No, you got that. You got a very similar frame to Korey. It's just Corey's a bit taller.
Oh yeah.
But other than that, you guys very slender, very masculine people. I know. Why am I kissing this guy's ass talking about how great he looks? But it's just funny. You can never put a voice to a face. It never sounds quite right. And you know, you just look so different from your voice. You know what I mean? In the best possible way.
Thank you.
But man, I'm here with Kimono Joe. We're about to go out to lunch, and you're about to take me to a very interesting place, a place I'm not really too sure of, but I trust you, Joe.
Alright.
So I'm looking forward to a very good meal, and I'm not sure if we'll meet again because you've got a busy schedule. I've actually come here, people, Halloween week, which is in America. You know how big Halloween is, how much of a big deal it is, and it's just, I don't know, man. I obviously people are just busy. I might still see some of the Spill crew, but if for some reason it doesn't happen, I totally understand because the timing is just not great. But I hope I do get to see them. But I'm still here, my man Joe. I'm glad he's here, and yeah, we're gonna have a good time, man. So another part of my trip I'm really going to enjoy. So let's get this going, Joe.
Alright, sounds good, man.
All right. I'm hot off the I-35. The craziest highway in Texas, the busiest, man. And I'm at one of the most notorious restaurants, man. Big Daddy's Burgers and Bar. Now, the thing is, people are very weary about taking video, you know, so I can't be just videoing everything. Like when me and Kimono Joe went out to eat, it's a bit rude, so, you know, hopefully I'm gonna have some pictures to add to the video, but yeah. The meals here was fantastic. Giant burgers, one of the best burgers I had in all of America, to be honest with you. So, but yeah, man, Big Daddy's Burgers, recommended by the co-host 3000. And I am full, so I'm just waiting for my cab to get the hell out of here, man. Shouldn't take too long. That's enough of this for now. The camera in. Joe, my man, it's hot. Jesse James, also known as Donald Wonder, a name that's causing so much confusion.
Oh yeah.
But I keep on telling people, you know, Joe, all my life, if I tell people my name is Jesse James, the first thing I get is, what's your real name? Every fucking time. It's crazy. I was going out anyway, people. The reason why I want to do this vlog bit is because, as you probably noticed, when I went to San Francisco, I was doing a lot of video. I did it because it was, San Francisco is like an attraction city. There's so many things to do. You know, I went to Exploratorium, I went to the Museum of Science, you know, you guys know what I did. In Austin now, it's more like a drinking city, a social city. A city where you meet people and you go out and you have a good time. You know what I mean? And this is my last evening. And I know I have taken minimal video, and that's because when you go out to places, it's not really courteous to take a camera, you know, when you're in people's faces. It's not like the spill parties, the London spill parties that I do, you know, where even I feel the way. People think that, oh, I just love doing video. It's not that. I love the outcome of the video, but doing it, I'm self-conscious. I don't like filming people because it's a bit rude. And people don't like it at first, but when they see the results, they're like, oh shit, man, I'm glad you did that. I'm so happy you did that. So, but anyway, this time, what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to explain what I've been doing. I might as well, and me and Joe are going to go out after this, and I am going to take some video while we're going out, because me and Joe are going to eat. We're going to eat some good food. But I'll just quickly run down what I did do. First day I came to Austin, as you guys, I think I cameraed this anyway, I got dropped off here at my rental, and I just went walk around. I walked in the wrong direction, an hour that way, thinking that was the McDonald's, and shit, man, I learned a good lesson, a good motherfucking lesson about Austin. First of all, you know, walking is dangerous in Austin because it's hot as hell, and everything's kind of far apart. When you're driving, you know,
Yeah.
it's not that bad, but when you're walking, things aren't so close together. It's not like other cities like London, which is so tiny. San Francisco, everything's clustered together. Austin is a driving city.
Okay. And I will say though, if you think it's hot now, you don't want to be here during the summer because, like right now,
Yeah.
I think it's about 80 degrees with a bit of wind. That's perfect weather here. Whereas during the summer, we can get up to 103, and that's really bad.
Have you noticed that I've cut the air conditioner on
Yeah.
constantly? It's kind of cold in here. I'm not gonna lie. I've just kept it on constantly now. But anyway, excuse moi. The first couple of days I was just walking around, and then my man, as soon as I met Kimono Joe on, was it the second or third day? That's when the shit just went. Shit got popping. You know, I met Kimono Joe. We were just gonna chill, but then Amanda, or Metal Virgin on Spill.com, she was helping me meet some of the Spill crew, but she got my message late, and then I got a hold of Korey, and then Kimono Joe started chasing up Korey for me, or Joseph. Yeah, man, I call you Joseph. Joe, Kimono Joe.
Joe's fine.
I just call you Joe. And then we went to Korey's place, and you know, we just had a really cool, intimate evening where me, Joe, and Korey, and his guests were just chilling, talking about stuff. I got really nerdy because I'm a tech guy. People, if you don't know, I'm an IT tech. And me and Korey were just talking about Apple and all this other stuff, and it was really cool though, man.
Yeah, and I'm sure you really appreciate that because I don't think he gets talked to about tech questions more often. It's normally like other Spilios, like just complaining about the movies and whatnot.
Well, I mean, I could talk about tech all day. You know what I mean? So, and I hope I didn't bore you.
That's alright.
With all that conversation. So, it was really cool, man. And another highlight of that evening was me and Joe came with some drinks, and I shook him up. Because we saw, sorry, I should mention, we saw Cyrus as well.
Yes.
Chris Cox outside of Korey's house. And he was really cool, really great. Really great guy. Really loved meeting him, man. I wish I could see him again. And when I was talking to Chris, I had Korey's drink and my drink in my hand, and I was excited.
Yeah.
So I was shaking them. What were they, pumpkin soda?
They were Main Root, which is a locally owned soda company here in Austin, and they do a lot of organic sodas. And that one was supposed to be pumpkin pie flavored soda.
Yeah. Yeah, so when we went, but long story short, when we eventually got to Korey's and I gave him his drink, you know, the shit just spilled all over his trousers.
Yeah.
And he looked like he wet himself. So I was a little bit embarrassed because, you know, but I thought it was like an alcohol. I didn't think it was so fizzy. Because if it was just normal alcohol, it probably wouldn't have exploded like that.
Yeah.
But, you know, my ignorance. But anyway, the following days after that, Joe, you was meant to come out the next day, but they had Austin had some crazy thunderstorm.
Yeah. Another tidbit about Austin or Texas weather in general. Whenever it's really hot, we don't get a lot of rain, but when we do get rain, we get it in downpours, like out of nowhere. It literally was like raining off and on for a good 3 to 4, or even longer than that, and it was like downpour, flood warnings type weather.
With constant thunder strikes.
Oh yeah.
And for me, it was awesome. I've never seen, in London, we get like, pow pow, 2 bolts, 10 minutes, done. Yeah. It was, like Joe said, hours. And it was pouring and the thunder, doosh, doosh, doosh. I was like, this is awesome. And you know what I mean? Even more awesome, Korey took me out and was driving in that shit. And I was like, Korey, man, we don't need to drive in the thunderstorm. And he was just open to it, man. And again, Korey, if you're watching this, man, much love, man. You didn't need to do that, man. But we went out and we had another drink. And you guys, if you're on Facebook and you're my friend, you saw the pictures that I uploaded as well. We took some pictures, man. That was another great conversation. Me and Korey was just speaking for like 3 hours. And we were talking about the site, talking about, you know, so many things, man. So many personal, professional things. And it was just a really humbling evening, man. And I was like, shit, man, I don't know why I'm getting the VIP treatment. Who the hell am I? You know what I mean? Korey didn't even know about our podcast. Yeah. Really? No, he knew of it. Oh. But you know what I mean? Let's just say he didn't know about it. I mean, most of the Spill guys didn't even know about it. And so I just felt like I was getting special treatment. But you know what? It's just a testament to how cool of a guy Korey Coleman is.
Oh yeah, and the Spill guys, they always treat their fans well. I mean, maybe like if you give them at least an advance notice, they'll at least want to have lunch with you or invite you out to any like event that they're going to, because they're nice about that kind of thing. They love their fans even.
Yeah.
And particularly because they know most of their fans that show up in person are not going to be the trolling, like, how dare you give Twilight a good score,
Yeah, I mean, I got an opinion about movies as well. Me and Korey spoke a little bit about Ender's Game.
Oh yeah?
Because they recently released a review for Ender's Game,
Yeah.
and I read the book.
Oh yeah?
I read Ender's Game and Ender's Shadow.
Oh yeah.
And just a little bit of trivia for you people, here I get movie nerdy now. Ender's Game and Ender's Shadow, the movie is a combination of those two books.
Oh really?
So it's not just the Ender's Game book. And Ender's Game is about Ender Wiggin.
Yeah.
And Ender's Shadow is about a character called Beam.
Oh, I see.
And a lot of people that have read Ender's Shadow think, see, that's even better than Ender's Game.
Huh.
They're set at the same time period. I'm getting off topic, I know. They're set at the same time period, but they're about two different characters.
I see.
And they're kind of polar opposites.
Yeah.
So if you didn't like Ender's Game or Ender Wiggin, the character, you're going to love Ender's Shadow,
Yeah.
which I highly recommend. And at some point, people, I am going to review those books, because if you guys don't know, if you're just watching this and you have no idea who I am, you just came across the video on YouTube, I ran an anime podcast from like 2 to 3 years, and now it's coming to an end this year, 2013, and I want to start a new show on YouTube where I'm going to be reviewing movies, books, anime, just the whole broad spectrum.
Yeah.
Because I focus on anime, and that's fine, that was fine, but to be honest with you, anime, I'm not feeling the love anymore. 90% of it is not that great anymore. And there's other things, other types of media that I feel deserve attention.
Oh yeah.
You know, I'm not just partial to anime. We're all human beings. We all create great stories. So I need to broaden the spectrum.
Yeah.
And what I want to do is I want to meet people online and in person that are open to these things.
Oh yeah.
And that's what I love about Spill Crew. They're not just movie guys. I learned a lot of books from Leon Martin and Chris Cox as well.
Yeah.
I learned a lot of great books, comics as well.
Yeah.
So we're trying to be broad, people. Don't just be one-minded. So we always say that on the podcast. And speaking of comics, man, my man Joe, because I came out to America for my 30th birthday, and my man Joe gave me an amazing birthday present, man.
Yeah, Day Tripper by Gabriel Barr and Fabio Moon. An excellent book if you haven't read it, people.
You mentioned this on our podcast that we did, which I should be putting a link to right now. Yeah. So this looks awesome, and I've got a 9-hour plane ride back to London tomorrow, so I'm going to be reading this, and I'm going to give you my opinion, because this is. I haven't bought a lot of graphic novels. I've only got, like I said, Berserk, and this will probably be my 3rd graphic novel.
Oh, really?
So Berserk, Akira, and now Day Tripper, an American comic. So,
yeah. Plus, that's all, like, the entire story arc for it, so that's why I wanted to pick it up for you, so you weren't having to try to hunt down the rest and all that. It's just a 12-issue story. I don't know how... I know whenever this was coming out in single-issue format, that some people will say maybe it might be better to like read each chapter in it one at a time, because it's a beautiful book, but it does get really depressing in some matters. So some people say it might be one of those things you pick up and read every so often, just give you a little breather to it though. But it is a fantastic book overall.
I'm kind of a completionist, so to have something complete, it just all the better for me. You know, so I just finish and then I'll be reviewing this, guaranteed. So, but yeah, what can I say about Austin? Austin's amazing. I'm definitely coming back. If for nothing else, the weather. I love chilling in this weather. London is so gloomy and cold and freezing, and just to come somewhere. It's late October. No, it's November now.
Yeah, it's November.
It's the 2nd of November today. And it's go outside. It's just, you don't get this kind of weather in London. When I get back to London on Monday, man, it's going to be freezing cold, Joe.
Oh, yeah.
Back to work, back to depressing London. I'm not looking forward to it. But anyway, people, I just wanted to give a quick little update. Joe's been taking me around, And you know, Joe, when we spoke the other day, I said I wanted to eat fried chicken because believe it or not, since I've come to America, the only thing I've been eating is basically burgers. Burgers, pizza, and we had some Chinese, some Vietnamese, which was amazing, by the way. What was that place called?
It was called 888 Vietnamese. It wasn't actually far from where you're staying here. It's up on Old Torf. If you ever come and visit, they have an excellent Vietnamese soup called pho, which is PHO, and it's a rice noodle based soup. And mostly it comes with a variety of different meats, but if you ever try it, get the brisket in it. It's delicious.
Oh, that's what I had, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. I couldn't use the chopsticks, so I was using a spoon. I look like an idiot, but amazing. So anyway, so as a black man, you're thinking, I want chicken. I want the chicken. I want me some chicken. And I ain't getting no chicken, man. I hadn't had chicken since I came to America. So what I wanted to do, Joe, was I wanted to go to was it Lucy's fried chicken?
Yes.
You suggested? But I think I've had a change of mind.
Oh yeah?
Because the reason why, what was one of the things I said I wanted to do here, Joe, that you and Korey were like...
You wanted to go to Franklin's Barbecue.
Franklin's Barbecue.
The infamous Franklin's Barbecue.
The infamous 4 to 3 hour line waiting in queue for barbecue. And the thing is, I thought to myself, you know what, you can have fried chicken anywhere. But apparently, Texas barbecue, mostly wherever you go, is legendary. So I'm thinking, how about we have some barbecue instead?
Well, I'm good with that.
You open to that? So yeah, I saw this.
I don't know about Franklin's. I think they'll probably...
Well, no, we're not going to Franklin's.
Yeah.
No.
Thank God.
I would have gone on my own. Because no one wanted to come to me with Franklin's. I put this on Facebook as well. I would have gone on my own to Franklin's. No. There's another place I saw on Yelp. That's very close to here as well.
Yeah.
What's it called? Lou Barbecue? Oh, I'll look up in a minute. But anyway, so I'm going to have some traditional Austin barbecue, man. And I'm probably going to get some video. But just wanted to let the people know why there was a bit of a lack of video on this particular part of the trip. And even though this is a personal video, so it's not really for you guys, but just in case you wanted to know why you were so adventurous in San Francisco, but in Austin you didn't do anything. I was chilling. I was having one-to-ones with people, man. Very social, very personal, and I loved it, man. I loved my trip here. I loved Austin, and you know, I'll end this on a bit of a solemn note. I've got to move out of London, man, because it's not just America. I've been to Amsterdam, I've been to Africa, Ghana, and people just have, it's not always about money. London's about money. We've got the pound, we're strong, you know, we've got a lot of businesses out in London, but we don't know how to really relax and just have a good time. English are known for being stuck up and proper.
Yeah.
And we are. You know, when we let loose, we do buck wild. I'm not going to lie, we go crazy. But
we've all heard the stories of Korey at the London spill parties.
Yeah, but that's all. There's no in between, Joe. It's either we're working like fucking wheels, hamsters in the wheel cage, or we're just bopping our heads. And what I want to do is I just want to go outside my house, go to a park, chill somewhere, and just enjoy the weather and have good food. In London, you can't do that. As far as I'm concerned, I know people watching, but what the fuck is this guy talking about? But I'm telling you, man, you either go to a restaurant in London, but you can't go outside. You know, yesterday I went to a Mexican place. What's it called? JUAN in a Million?
Oh yeah, one in a million.
One in a million. And I was just chilling on the deck. People coming and going, hot weather. Wait, you can't get that in London? You're going inside a building. It's grey, depressing. Anyway, I'm rambling. Anyway, my point is, people have a better quality of life. And it's not all about money, it's just about enjoying life. When I went to San Fran, people weren't all that rich, but they were just chilling. They were just, after work, they were going out, outside, going by the beach and stuff like that. I want that for myself.
Yeah.
You know, I'm jealous of you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, Korey was telling me he goes out every week with a friend just to a bar. It's not as easy to do that in London. But anyway, point is, most Londoners agree with me anyway, like my sister, my friends, you know, we need to branch out, man.
Yeah.
I would love to have a job that could take me places. So, but Joe, I'm going to be coming back here to Texas.
Excellent.
Definitely, maybe in a year.
Oh yeah?
Maybe I might make this a yearly thing, yeah.
Nice.
I don't have enough money to make it any closer than that. But,
yeah. Well, I mean, that in itself, it's very well. I mean, I barely get to go out and travel outside of Texas, maybe occasionally, you know.
But I was saying to Korey, see, that's the funny thing about Americans. Americans, you got 52 states, every state's like a different country.
No.
In a sense. So a lot of Americans don't have passports. They don't need it because they can go to different states in America and just have a different experience. You got in England, you got London, you got Scotland, and then you got the Midlands, and you know what you're getting. 1, 2, 3. You got the city, you got the Highlands, you got the barns, the farms. Anyway.
Although I will say, just maybe on a side note though, that Middle America tends to be kind of the same place.
Yeah.
Very much.
Hey, well, you tell me. I'm making assumptions. I'm not gonna lie, people. I'm not all that knowledgeable about even England, to be honest with you. I've only been to a couple of places. But anyway, people, I digress. I digress too much. I think this vlog's been long enough. And if you want to hear me ramble about Anime Manga, you can check out the podcast. Downright Everything Anime Manga podcast. Joe's been on a few times, I think 3 or 4 times. His episodes have been the highest that we've had on our podcast, which is very good.
Yeah.
Because those are very informative episodes, like our comics versus manga episode, which was awesome.
Oh yeah.
And once I migrate them to YouTube, you guys are going to see that, because a lot of you guys obviously haven't gone to spill.com on our group page on there. So I've got a lot of work to do, people. Check out Wait for Planet Tyro Phase 2. You know, everyone's using the term Phase 2 ever since Marvel's doing that now.
Yeah. Well, I think before that it was always like the 2.0 or whatever, like that kind of stuff to make it sound like it's going to be futuristic and new and exciting.
Phase 2. Planet Tyro Phase 2, coming in 2014. So look out for that. And now we're going to get back to some final vlogging, and I think there isn't going to be much more video, but I'll probably take, if I go out of Korey, I might try to get something that, again, don't want to be rude, just not trying to be antisocial, embarrass people. So, but we'll see what happens. But I think it's time we hit the barbecue because I'm hungry.
Same here, man. I'm working up an appetite today.
Good.
Yeah.
Good, you're gonna eat, and if you got room, you might even hit that chicken joint afterwards.
I don't know about that though, but definitely, if you do hang out with Korey tonight, that's where you guys should go.
Sounds like a plan. All right, people. Thanks for watching, and let's get on to the next part.
All right. See you later.
All right, cool. Let me stop that. Welcome to 6th Street, the nightlife. I might be going to Hawk's Death Metal Pizza, but first of all, just checking. I already saw Gravity at the Alamo Drafthouse earlier, so it really don't matter. We're gonna rise to the top. Awesome. Really?
He was not.
How you doing, boss? Yeah. It's been a great night, man. So much going on at 6th Street. What to do? I've got a couple more hours to kill to meet someone for another drink. So, yeah, let's have our last night at 6th Street. Let's party. Web design, webmaster. Woo! November 2nd, 2013. Austin, Texas. I'm out. I'm done. I'm drunk. I'm fucked. It's over.
done.
It's over. It's done.
Come back.
I'll come back. 2014, hopefully. I got the money.
He'll come back. Yeah, we know he'll come back.
I'll come back. I'll be back. I'll be back. I got my man, buddy.
Yeah, Buddy Love.
Ah,
Yeah.
It's my last day in Austin, man. I loved it. I loved it. I'm gonna finish my BR, and then it's over. And it's done. What more could I ask for? You know? That's it.
Hey, 936. I'm telling you my number.
I got you.
936.
936.
Yeah.
And then she's like, oh, what's going on?
What's the rest?
936.
Yes.
936.
What's the rest?
Don't.
And other 4.
155.
155. 4.
1554. Save it. Jason.
Save it.
Save it.
Do you got it?
I got it. I got.
Oh my God.
I got
And
it.
when you come back to Austin, call him.
Hey, buddy, love. You my first call, man. My point of call.
Look. If you come back to Austin and you call that number, I will go out of my way to make sure
Yeah.
you have an awesome time.
Damn, Corey, you got me the worst, the biggest beer.
That's
Biggest beer.
The biggest beer I could. I'm gonna drink it. It's gonna hurt though. Can I drink it in one go?
Get something else. You got time. Hurry up and get something else. You got time. Get a shot. I'm just down that, man. Oh, you handling it, man.
Fuck.
You're doing all right.
Hey guys, y'all want to take a shot?
Shot of what?
Boy, you caught me in rare form today, man. I'm fucked up, Gerald. I'm fucked up, man.
How'd you get so fucked up, Corey?
Man, I'm glad you asked. Well, let me tell you. All week, since Monday or Tuesday, we had a spill member come in from London.
Right. Which
Yeah.
I had hoped I'd get a chance to meet.
Yeah, I'm not going to say his name because I'm about to put some shit out there on his ass.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, man.
Didn't he have 2 names?
He does. Shit, I think he got 3, to be honest with you. I'm being serious, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got like 3 different names.
Now, you know you can't trust a man with all them aliases.
You can't. You can't. Should have known that yesterday when I hooked up with him. But my man is cool. He came into town and he said, I want to hang out. And since everything's half price here for him because, the dollar's not very strong in pounds.
Right.
But pounds are very strong here, almost halfway.
Right.
Know? So everything's half off for him here. He's going crazy just spending money, man. So I last night, he said, look, you picked me up, you drove me around town, and there was even one time on Thursday, that motherfucker knew he owed me because I invited his ass to a party. I called him up and I said, hey, man, I know you want to do something for Halloween. Let me take you to this party, or at least I'll drop you off at 6th Street on the way because you want to see 6th Street with all the costumes.
Oh, right.
Oh, Corey, that's all right, man, that's all right. I'm going to take it easy tonight, Corey. I'm going to take it easy. I'm like, all right, whatever, man. And he said it in the worst British accent ever, apparently. But I said, all right, man. So I headed to the party. I was there. I was doing my thing, man. I was a little tipsy. His ass calls up. Oh, Corey, man, I'm bored, man. I'm bored. Can you come get me, man? If you're still going to the party, can you come get me, man? And I'm like, oh, fuck. I said, see, your bitch ass should have came the first time I told you.
Yeah.
But I said, you know what? You are here in Austin. This is your first time. I'm going to give you a pass, and I'm going to go ahead and scoop you. So I went over and got him again and took him to the party. So yesterday he said, all right, man, to repay the favor, I'm going to take you out. And I love it when people say this. To me. They talking to me, I'm going to take you out, and I'm going to get you fucked up.
Uh-oh.
And I said, I don't ever say nothing.
Yeah.
I just let them talk that shit.
Uh-huh.
You don't know the legend of Korey Coleman, man.
I've seen it a couple times.
You've seen a couple. You bared witness.
Yes, I am. Especially at the Dallas pub crawl.
Oh my God, boy! Yeah, you were there.
Yeah.
That's right, my man Gerald. He's a cool guy. He's been with us through some shit, man. So, what was that?
That's my phone. I forgot to turn it
I
off.
thought you had a bird in your ass. trying to crawl out. Please help me. Help me in this dribble escape.
Oh.
But so I went and I picked him up, took him to another party, and he said, "Look, this party's cool, man, but I got some money to burn. I told you, Korey, I'm gonna get you fucked up. I just let you talk that shit. All right. I even told him, I said, man, I don't think that's a good idea. He's like, why not? He's like, did I say something wrong? I said, yeah, you said you're going to get me fucked up. It usually results in the other person being fucked up. But that's all right. Come on, let's go. So I took him down on East 6th Street. He hadn't seen that part of town yet. You know, Hipsterville. Where alcohol flows through the streets.
Yeah, I love Hipsterville.
Hipsterville. What's that?
Same with urine.
Yeah. Oh, man. Urine, vomit, all that shit.
It's like all the urine just runs back down the 6th Street, Dirty 6.
And they put it back in the kegs and let it flow again. They're good for recycling. Yeah. So we went down there, and now this is why I knew he fucked up, first of all, because I told him, like, after we left the party on Thursday, we went to another bar. And I know a lot of door guys around town, so I was able to get him into a couple of places. But first place we stopped, we try to go into, and he's like, "Oh, I forgot my what do you call that shit?
ID, passport.
Passport. Yeah, I forgot.
Jesus Christ,
I forgot my passport.
That drives me insane when you go out with people and they go like, "Oh, I didn't bring my ID." I'm like, why the fuck do you even leave your house without your
I know,
ID?
and he's like, "I didn't know I needed it, man." I was like, "You didn't know you need it?" What the fuck? I mean, I've been ID'd in London, so I don't know what the fuck you talking about. But I was, like I said, I knew a couple of door guys that let him in a couple other places, man. So we got in.
You really got the hookup.
Yeah. I mean, seriously, I said, if I didn't know this guy right here, I played that mobster shit. This guy. If I didn't know this guy here, you'd be left on the street. But fortunately, this guy, he's a good guy. He's letting you in. Take it easy, Paulie. Thanks. But they let him in. And so last night we go out, same shit. We go somewhere and I asked him. I said, "Did you bring your passport?" He's like, "Mm-mm." Proud of it. Mm-mm. I was like, "Motherfucker, I told you. Have you not learned a fucking thing the whole time you've been here?" And he's like, "I didn't know I needed it, man." Oh, fuck, you motherfuckers! I knew again. Knew
English, motherfucker.
Didn't know I needed it. Yeah, fuck. Don't you ever say those fucking words to me again, ever. But new door guy, let him in, and then we went some other place where I didn't know the door guy, but the door guy. He was telling him, he pulled that British shit. You know, he's everywhere that I took him to before, he plead ignorance. "Oh, I'm from Britain, man. I'm from Britain. I didn't know." And I'm like, "Don't give a fuck. You in Austin now."
Yeah.
But this one guy was cool. He was like, "All right, man. Have you ever worked for TABC?" He's like, "TA what?" And he's like, "Okay, go on in, man." Because that's what's the deal. That's why they're so strict. TABC will come in and rip your license in a minute. You can go out of business over that shit. Didn't bother him last night when they would give my man alcohol because he thought like, all right, well shit, I work for this. So he went in there and just started buying drinks off like it was nothing, man. That motherfucker might as well have been talking. What's that shit? Make it rain. That motherfucker he might as well just been over the bar, just pulling 20s out of his hand and just throwing that shit up in the air because he was tipping crazy. He was tipping fucking. He said, "I got money to spend before I go back." Even the bartenders were cool, man. They were like, "This is too much, man." He's like, "No, keep it, man." No, they were like, "No, I'm not keeping this."
Really?
I had to take some money back because the one bartender looked at me and said, "Man, take this from me. I can't do this." And I was like, "Dude, you slow down, man." I said, "You're getting crazy now." I said, "This money could be used to either drink or whatever. I don't know."
See, if I was a bartender, I might cut him off. I'm like, this guy's obviously drunk to give you this much.
Well, he wasn't drunk at that time. He was obviously just dumb.
Oh.
You know, no,
He's just been a big shot.
Yeah, he was being British.
Okay.
He was over here. He didn't know. I don't even know if he knew. I didn't even know if he.
He's flaunting that British wealth.
Exactly. Everything's half off for me here. I'm gonna go crazy until he gets
keep
back.
it, mate, because you Yanks are poor.
Yeah.
It's a 100-pound note. I'm gonna wipe my ass with it first.
Yeah.
And then it's all yours.
Pish posh. And a tally ho to you two, you tally hoes.
No matter.
That motherfucker, yeah, the bartender, and he even gave him a big tip. I said, "Give me that 20. I'll hold on to it." And then he said, and he looked at it and said, "All right, I'm putting this in the jar. Okay, is this cool?" And I said, "Yeah, don't even argue no more. Just put it in there." And so he gave us. We already ordered like 2 tequila shots. He gave us a couple of more, and then they had like an 8% beer in there that we just kept getting all night long.
Jesus, man.
And there was another dude, this little dude, funny little dude named Buddy. Fit that if there was ever a guy that needed the name Buddy, it's this guy. Hey, Buddy, you know he came over and started buying him shots too, and because he was fucked up. And so the night came to an end, man, and I was like, I said, man, I am fucked. And the bartender came up and said, "All right, well, should I cut it off or you guys want anything else?" I was like, "Well, it's after 2. We can't get anything else." He's like, "No, man. Daylight saving time. You got another hour."
Oh, that's right.
I looked up in the sky and I said, "God help us." That's when I knew.
You know how you're gonna be feeling today.
I said, "It's done." I said, "I ain't gonna even fight it, man. Just accept your fate." So we drank more after that. We had a couple of more of those beers after we were fucked up already. But let me I forgot to tell you a little detail there that should give you some insight. At the bar we were in before, he was sitting up there drinking. He's like, "Oh, it's practicing, man. This is practicing. This is nothing, man." I was like, all right, you want to talk that shit? Okay. Night is still young, man. He's like, "Oh, man, it's all right. Look, you know when I'm out of control, all right? You know when I'm out of control, and I'll tell you myself. Stop me. And I was like, all right, you got it, brother. We'll see about that, brother.
Sound like he dropped the gauntlet down.
He did, but just talking that shit. It's practicing, man, practicing. All right, well, let's see how this practice comes when you have to do the real shit. So we got to this other bar and did the real shit. That motherfucker, by the end of the night, head was down on the bar. he had that wobble, like he's trying,
like a broken neck.
Yeah, he was trying to move like he was down, like like alcohol just came up and knocked that motherfucker out. That motherfucker was trying to get up,
like Jake LaMotta.
like somebody was over his ass talking about 10, 9, 8. That motherfucker.
Stay down.
Yeah, stay down, man. Stay down. So. I was fucked up, but I was looking like that motherfucker, like Muhammad Ali in that picture. Like, I said, "Yeah, I'm fucked up, motherfucker." But I picked out. Hey, I was like a soldier, going in the middle of bullet fire. Just picked that motherfucker up and carried him. And the dude is big. Motherfucker is big, man. He's a big old Mr. Echo from Lost looking motherfucker. I ain't gonna. I ain't even lying. I told him last night, we went to a costume party. He didn't even have a costume. I said, "Hey, man, if anybody asks you, just say you Mr. Echo from Lost. Because you look like that motherfucker." But I picked his big ass up, and I carried his ass. I carried him 2 places. First of all, I carried his ass over to the trailer park where they serve all the food. Not a trailer park, but the trailer food place.
Yeah, it's a park with a bunch of trailers.
Yeah. So I went over there and got some pizza to kind of soak in what alcohol I had, and picked in that motherfucker. Everywhere I laid him, he just plopped. It was like Weekend at Bernie's, man. I tried to sit him down. It got to one point I was just tired. I just let his ass go. Boom. That motherfucker was down for the count, and I finally took him home where he was staying. He rented out a nice place. I walked his ass up some stairs. I made sure he was all right. Laid his ass down. Washed his forehead for him, And I couldn't lock the door, but I went ahead and just shut the door and let him sleep. Tucked him in real nice. And then I got home. and I did the exact same thing I was doing to him all night. I don't know why I did this. I was so fucked up last night that I had to throw up. I don't know why I did this, but I went outside to throw up.
Oh, you ain't got to clean it up then.
I don't know why I did it. I for some reason I can't remember. I was outside and I just went over to the side of the building and just threw my guts up, man.
Damn.
I know somebody was hearing me out there. I think there was a raccoon. He was looking at me. He was looking at me. He was like, "That's a goddamn shame, man."
How old are you?
Yeah. Shit, man. I eat out of garbage and I don't even look like you. You fucking fool. I got fucked up, man. Yeah, and I was.
That's it. That's my trip to Austin done, man. That's the Austin, Texas video vlog of my trip to Austin, man. And it's the day after my last night here. I went out drinking with Korey Coleman, and I got so super smashed that I gotta hide my eyes right now. I'm not wearing these glasses because I think I'm Mr. Cool. I'm wearing these glasses because my eyes I got wall eyes. Yeah. I just want to say to everyone, Kimono Joe, Joseph Compton, Korey Coleman, Mia, Chris Cox, and all the other people I met in Austin, Texas, I love you guys, man. Thank you. You show me nothing but hospitality. You know, I love my stay here. I think I'm gonna come here next year, 2014. I really want to do that. I love the Austin weather compared to London. It's just so warm, and the people are amazing. You know, since I've been to America, I ain't seen no guns, no fights, no nothing. All that hype, all that shit you hear on the news. I don't know, man. I just ain't seen it. Nothing but love. Nothing but net. Nothing but love out here. And you know, this is just my thank you to everyone out there. And again, I didn't take as much video this time because it was just rude for me to do that. The places I went to, man, to all the uninvited parties that Korey took me to that I wasn't invited to. Thank you for having me. And it was nothing but a good time, man. And I turned 30. It was a milestone. And hopefully, man, it's a turning point in my life where I want to make some changes. I want to have a good time. I want to start enjoying life more. And I want to travel more, man. So for you who've been watching this video right now, thanks for watching. Much love. If you've ever listened to our podcast, Downright Everything Anime and Manga, I thank you. But now, we're coming to the end of 2013. It's time for a change. There's so much more things I want to do. But this last part of the vlog is just a thank you. Just a thank you. I might take some more video of me just going to the airport and all these other pictures and shit. But thanks for watching, man. I don't know why you watched it, because this was a pretty amateur video, but I'm glad you did, man. I'm glad you were here with me on my little journey to America. 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 Anyway, I'm still hungover. I'm still pretty fucking drunk. So I'm gonna go to McDonald's and get some burgers to dilute the alcohol, and then I'm gonna start packing, man, because I got to get back to London town and back to work. Back to life, back to reality. And people, thanks for watching. This has been somewhat a Planet Tyro broadcast, if you want to call it that, or a personal vlog. But thanks for watching, and leave all your negative and positive comments below. I'll be sure to read them and reply to them. And come to Austin. If I heard said that before, Austin is fucking amazing. Forget the hype, forget about all this shit you're hearing about, racism and all that. Austin is a melting pot. The people, beautiful ladies. My God, I've seen some beautiful ladies here. If I was here longer, I'll be hooking up, but it's just not a good idea right now. But beautiful ladies, beautiful people, social, the drinking, the Alamo Drafthouse. There's too much to say. America's great. Austin, Texas is amazing. San Francisco is amazing. Come to America. Welcome to America. I think I've said enough. Have a nice evening, day, afternoon, whatever. Peace out. One love.